it's going to be weird. I think if it's weird, like this is a weird setup of like characters for both these players because I feel like if they double blind, we're just going to run Bowser Snake.
Yeah.
But like
prophetic.
I could see Unlucky switching after game 1. If Tempo went if Tempo went Brawler, I could see him switching after game 1. But regardless, best of 3 here, and maybe that's for the best considering we got Snake on screen.
Ooh, and speaking of Snake on screen, he's kind of jumping a little high right now as he's taking a quick 56% to get things started. Oh no, and he's about to take a little more too, overcommitting with that nair off the ledge.
Oh my goodness. 88% for Unlucky here. Dealing it right back though, 52 on the side of Tempo.
That's right. All it took was a few more, just sitting back and letting Tempo run into all the bombs that you lay out, and then all of a sudden things are even.
Yeah, those multi-hit aerials specifically from Snake do like 20% each. That racks up fast.
CQC, but unfortunately Bowser doesn't really need to practice. He just got that brute strength.
Yeah, I think one thing, I know Tempo likes this matchup for Bowser, but one of the things that I think will be really helpful for him is just like Bowser's ability to take trades with Snake, especially with Grenade, just because he lives so long.
He's one of the only characters that can genuinely say, yeah, this isn't a GameStop trade. That was profitable.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I know that's a struggle for basically the entire cast. And speaking of struggles against Snake, that Nikita able to catch Tempo there.
What the? Tempo trying to follow Snake up into the heavens. You're like, I can fly too. Oh, getting his grubby mitts, and now you're going to take a quick combo, and you're in disadvantage state now. Also, a subtle thing about the matchup here is that you don't need to be close to Snake to proc those grenades. You can simply breathe a little bit, and they start to burst into flames.
Very true, very true. Even then, you can just kind of pressure Snake, considering that for some reason Fire Breath takes up half the stage, but
yeah,
Tempo able to take that stock pretty early, and that's what you got to look for, right? I mean, Tempo can realistically live till like 150 on the stock, and that's going to be big.
You can see it's starting to get to Unlucky. You know, the patient, the calm, methodical gameplay that Snake usually wants to set up. Just getting absolutely ran through as Snake just gets his board destroyed by essentially what is a toddler running up to you and just knocking everything off the table.
This might be dead.
Well, let's see what happens here because there's no way you can two-frame him.
Yeah, smart low recovery by Unlucky, but you've got a lot of damage to make back.
From the opposite side of the screen.
Holy moly.
I said we're going on a trip from here to there. So what were we saying before about me Brawler? I don't think we're going to see it.
I don't think we're seeing me Brawler. I know in the past Unlucky has won this matchup against Tempo's me Brawler, but good to see him opting with the character he's known best for.
He's like, I may be 1 year older, but there's one thing that never gets old. Run up forward tilt. Runs across the whole stage. We thought Snake dash attack was a burst option. Bowser got something to show you.
Yeah, we're going right back. Same character, same stage, maybe same music. Unlucky. Never mind. I'm just wrong.
Kalen the knower, more like Kalen the, I don't know what rhymes with the knower. That's
the grower.
Okay, and with that, we now grow towards another game as we see, you know,
Tempo's percent's growing right now, you know?
Exactly, but in turn, Unlucky's percent is also pretty much even at this point.
Yeah.
These characters both in a weight class. Okay. Well, what do you even describe that as?
Unstoppable force, immovable object.
Thank you. As a commentator, you always have to say something.
Absolutely.
That's good. Ooh, what the? Jab 1. What game do we think we're playing here? This ain't Smash 4. You weren't even there.
Correct. I know what happens, though.
What the? Okay, and speaking of what the, Unlucky getting hit in real life by the Bowser back air.
Yeah, Tempo, I think Tempo needs to go for like up throw up air at like 40. It should kill. It should kill.
Yeah, just do it, you know? Just do it every single time. That's your only neutral option. You don't need to worry about anything else. Because Tempo doesn't really care about neutral and playing slowly to get into advantage. They just seem to be jumping towards it, saying, you know what? Stop me. Stop me. I can take a grenade. I can take a Nikita. It doesn't matter.
Oh, my God.
You're in my court.
That was kind of crazy there. He did the down throw, exploded the grenade, and then sent Unlucky upwards so he could hit him with the back air.
Unlucky.
In total, did like 50%.
Into the camera blast zone themselves, IRL.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous here. And a very strong lead for Tempo here.
This might be the shortest set of the night.
And Snake is on the screen. That's the craziest thing.
Unlucky. I don't really know what the win condition here is, but
I don't think he knows either.
That's one thing. You just have to play patient. If there's anything that helps people win in situations like this, it's being able to slow things down and figure out what your opponent's up to.
Yeah. I like that weight there by Tempo. able to make it back to stage. Oh
There
my
we
goodness,
go.
yeah.
All right, stocks are even, but a Bowser stock is worth a lot more than a Snake stock.
Yeah.
30% off of the side B.
64-79. 3 hits and you're at 79%.
Bowser is going to kill you at these percents.
101. Oh my
good
God, Lord Jesus.
Reading the book of his life, Unlucky getting quickly hit with the 2-0 and a handshake. As we see here, the end of that last game. Just take a look at how confident Tempo was. They didn't even blink. They didn't even blink. They're like, you know what? You're going to be over here. It doesn't matter how.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, Tempo channeling his inner Daniel Falele, saying you shall not pass.
You know, eventually I'll get that reference, but
Yeah,
tonight's not that night.
That's okay. That's okay.
And now, speaking of I better get myself over to the stream.